So I'm just going to show you a funny thing of Magnus here. In today's episode, how are you doing, tomatoes? And welcome to Stories of My Life. So today, Thursday, Stockholm, Sweden. The sun is out and something that I haven't done before this year is about to happen today. What is it, you say? Well, it's this. Brunch on my balcony. These are, let's see, French fries that I air fried them. I used my air fryer. This is something called prinskorva. Vegan prinskorva is sort of tiny hot dogs and a nice little salad with a mustard dressing. So bon appetit to you. Okay, here we go. Lovely. I have a quirk. I don't like eating in the open sun, under the sun. So luckily I have this parasol. Because now it's totally okay. If I was sitting out here, no, wouldn't feel like it. But now I do. Yes, I know. Absolutely psychotic. Psycholdman. Since I can't find any excuses, and believe me, I've tried, I decided to book a yoga class tonight. So people, I will be yogaing. Yogaing. Yeah. Yip-de-doo. Hello and welcome to What's Cooking Good Looking, a cultural phenomenon where I, Ralph Laurenson, a disco dancer and also sometimes an enabler, teaches you how to cook vegan food. Let's get started to it, shall we? Today we are making something really exciting, macaroni casserole, or in Swedish, makaronpudding, and in some other language, maybe macaroni pudding, I don't know. Pudding, macaroni pudding, yeah. I tried to be Norwegian there, but it didn't turn out Norwegian at all. Makaronpudding. There it is. And now I will say it in Finnish, a language I do not speak. Makaronpudding. I'm amazing. And today I'm up to prove a thing, that is, even though you don't have all the ingredients, you can still scrape by. Me, for instance, today I did not, weirdly enough, I didn't have enough macaroni. I don't know what I've done with it. Maybe sort of, jewelry and stuff, you do that as a kid, don't you? Maybe I sort of regressed, I'm not sure. I also did not have enough minced meat. So what did I do? Well, I added some other pasta to the pasta. And I added some chunks of vegan meat instead of the vegan minced meat. So I got enough, the volume or the weight is the same. Sen? That's Swedish. But I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about a yoga class maybe. I don't know. First, you start by putting your oven on and set it to 200 degrees Celsius. Or if you're American or possibly Australian, you set it to something in longitude or latitudes. I do not speak that language, but it's supposed to be hot anyway. And also you cook 400 grams of uncooked pasta, preferably macaroni, but who knows? Yeah. And also there will be onions used. I might be delirious, but I can't find the onions, so instead, we're having leeks. This is going to be a really interesting recipe for you to enjoy. Yes, people, I am cooking from a recipe of which I haven't got any of the ingredients, not full out. So this will be very exciting for you to watch what happens live here on my channel. So instead of one onion, I will be using about a deciliter of chopped leeks and 3 garlic cloves. Just as baffled as you are. I thought I bought all the ingredients, but apparently I haven't. Weird. I know last week I didn't have them, and then I was sort of content that now I got all the ingredients, and no. You start by putting some oil in a pan, and you also boil about 2 liters of water for the macaronians. And when the oil is hot, or hot-ish apparently, I thought there would be, yeah, well it is. So you add the leeks and then you smash the garlic cloves. So, there goes the garlic cloves. Yes, I'm strong. And then you add the vegan meat, and this is just to sort of heat it up. Nothing sort of exceptional will happen to the meat. It's just you get it warm, so it's easier to cook this way when you put it in the oven. In goes the pasta for 8 minutes. Yeah, those are enormous. And now it's time for the sauce. And I've been taught that whenever you use flour in a sauce, you sort of burn it off first if it's a thick white sauce. In this recipe, they don't, so we won't. So you start by putting half a litre of vegan milk into a bowl, and then you add 1 deciliter of flour. That's the flour going in. Oh, I just got to dump it in. They're going to be so lumpy, but maybe not. Maybe not. Also, I realised over the recipe now, I was supposed to add tomato puree to that meat thing. I am instead going to pour it into this because, I mean, it's still going to go together, right? And yes, I know it's better to cook the tomato puree because something to do with the sugars, something levels, but yeah, we're doing it this way. This is sort of, yes, this is how it was eating in Sweden during the Cold War. We weren't really affected by it. We are adding tomato puree and the broccoli, I almost said, the macaroni is done. So we're going to rinse that, or whatever you do. You sift it. No, you don't sift it. What's the word? Drain it. You drain it. You just whisk so that the tomato puree is not in a great big lump somewhere. I thought this would go all pink. Well, it is sort of pinkish. I don't know. It's frothy anyway. So now let's mix everything and pour it into this. This is a clean baking sheet or tin. It just looks that way. I think we'll start by mixing the pasta with the meat substitute. Look at that, how funny. The macaroni is sort of hiding in the bigger macaronis. Well, I'm going to eat you anyway, so. I added a teaspoon of salt to this, and I will now grind some pepper. The original recipe says nothing about nutmeg, but I said macaroni, it must be nutmeg. The sauce is injected with plenty of black pepper and nutmeg, and here is a piece of nutmeg that I accidentally dropped in the sauce, and I will sort of dry it before putting it back in the jar because, mildew and stuff. So now I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put this into this or this into that. I just decided I'm pouring this into that. And here it goes. Oh, God. Now it goes into the oven for 40 minutes. Yes, that's 40 minutes. Or for those in countries where you don't count in minutes and hours, I don't know for how long, but the equivalent of it. They're supposed to turn crispy. Oh, and by the way, before you do that, you have to add. Should I put this in a larger pan? Maybe I should. This looks like it's going to overflow. Yes, I will. That is much better. And into this, you also add 3 deciliters of vegan cheese. Oh, well mixed. Into the oven it goes, and please note that I've done nothing like I'm supposed to do. So if something goes wrong, it's my fault completely. Hi, it's me, your lovable nitwit. I sort of realised I need to go to yoga and I can't eat that macaroni thing before because then I will supposedly throw up on, the yoga teacher or something, and that will sort of be very embarrassing for her. So out of respect for her, I will not be eating the macaroni pudding or macaroni casserole now. Before I looked at it, it looks positively disgusting. So everything I've done wrong with it seems to show. But now I'm getting on my bike and going into, to Friskis and Sweaties for some yoga ment. Yes. I was in quite a hurry here, but I thought I need to be really careful because I've been so clumsy today. Everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong I didn't even set the alarm on the oven. So I thought, oh, this must be 40 minutes, mustn't it? Oh, I need to go to the gym now. And then I thought, on my way here, I was really careful. Sort of really avoiding, looking for, because I thought, well, I might die. And then I came here and I tried to check in and they said, we don't have any classes today. I'm at the wrong gym. Yeah, people, at the wrong gym. How depressing is that? Not. Oh, I look quite tan, don't I? So, anyway, I'm going home to eat that fucking macaroni. Oh, I shouldn't say that word, but I'm going to eat it anyway. I feel quite contented now, because, it can't really get worse. Of course, I have to look out going home now and sort of not choke on the macaroni, but, yeah, lovely time. I'm on my way home now, quite satisfied actually, and I realised suddenly that I was humming this song. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. Because I was thinking about I've done nothing right today except, well, not died. I made it home safely, and yeah. Vodka stinger. I needed to calm my nerves. Who says that? Blanche de bois. Because, oh well, she's talking about hot baths, of course. I'm talking about vodka stingers. Oh, and yeah, I'm dining al fresco. Here is the pudding. Let's have a taste test. Oh, wait, there. It's a little dry because I let it get dry in the oven. It needs more salt, more nutmeg, more pepper. Otherwise, kind of divine. So, remember yesterday or the day before I said, the day before, I guess it was, that you should boycott Absolute Vodka because they sort of they were exported to Russia. They stopped that thing, so don't say it doesn't matter. And so I can tell you, in this cocktail, crème de menthe and Absolute Vodka vanilla. This is actually quite good with vanilla in it. 2 days ago, Magnus celebrated my birthday, a week late, but we planned it that way. It was a surprise, and I got this as a gift. Sourz passion fruit. I never tasted anything like this, there are different flavors, I guess, of this sourz. I'm going to FaceTime Magnus because he bought a bottle for himself, and then we're going to try it, and you will try it along with us. I think it would be candy, sour candy, I think. So I'm sitting here FaceTiming with Magnus, and we are about to try this, and we are trying to find recipes online. And we can't find it. The only one I found so far is, this is great with ice. Okay, people, here we go. I got money in one of those. Up yours.
Smells fantastic.
Oh, it smells really good.
Well, it smells sweeter than... It is sweet, but it smells sweeter than it is.
Yes. It smells different from what it tastes.
Yeah. It doesn't taste as much passion fruit as it smells.
No. It's really sort of vanilla-ish as well, isn't it? When you sort of smell them.
No, really. But it wasn't unpleasant.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out what to do with them. Something. We have mixed the same cocktails, and look at the difference in color. It's so weird. We both use, your cranberry is supposed to be, have you added cranberry?
Yeah.
Isn't it pink?
Yeah, but maybe it's, and I also shook it.
Yeah. We are talking about our forthcoming trip to London and Oxford, and we think about going on an afternoon tea bus tour. thought, well, Magnus suggested it because he's great. And yeah, I think we're doing that because before we're going to Abba, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you a funny thing of Magnus here. So what did we just do, Magnus? Or what did you just do?
Now we booked afternoon tea bus with panoramic tour of London, upper deck.
Lovely. But it's time to say good night. We are both so tired, so very, very tired. Magnus is doing 5 shows this weekend. How will you ever get through?
I don't know. But it was nice today because it went very fast.
Good.
Anyway, so 1 over 4 is down.
Oh.
This is the last shows we're doing in Stockholm as well.
Yeah, so if you're in Stockholm and want to see the show, contact Magnus. He sells tickets.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so